Quiet down. Quiet down.
Have to do this, don't I?
Of course, you have to do an awakened animal campaign.
Okay, so quiet down a bit. We are back, everybody. Welcome to Wasteland 2110, week 4, part 2. On Apocalypse World role-playing adventure. So, sorry for the sudden disconnect. That would be my internet. It's been cracking up a bit lately. Hope I'm gonna get it fixed in a couple of days. But till then, we're gonna cope with it. So, Jack, take us away.
So I think you were in the middle of deciding on how you were going to go about becoming antennas for the radio.
Then I rang Richards up to see whether I could get my usual order of supplies at a day's notice.
He says back to you, he says, well, we can do it. Where's that going to be delivered to?
The back of a lorry at your place. Don't worry about it. You just need to get it all together.
He says, okay, that'll be the usual 3 barter for delivery and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I asked him if he's got anything interesting for sale as well while I'm on the phone to him. Anything of interest to a man, like the radio. If you've got any cool shit, any shiny shit, anything good, anything technology.
He does say we don't really have much new technology other than last time you called, but we did find a pair of good quality ice skates. If you're interested.
How much?
Well, they're extremely good quality, so maybe a barter?
Are we talking about ice skates?
Does he have any
right?
Yes, you did.
The radio just suddenly thinks back to Rose drinking the water, and his eyes just light up, and he says, do you have a crystal maker?
What?
A crystal maker. The crystals you put in your water. I need a crystal maker.
What he's saying is, let's cook.
Yo, Mr. White, we need a cook. He says, we do have one of those, but we only have one. It would be extremely expensive if you wanted my one.
Throw in a glass of water, or jug. No, a jug of water with crystals in it, with the ice skates, and we have a deal.
A little glass of water.
No, a
please.
jug.
It's a glass of water.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The radio is loving.
He says
loving the crystals.
the crystals. He says the crystals, like, they're made of water, and when it's hot, they disappear and turn into water. And now you may link the mind-blown gif.
I just say I want a jug of them anyway.
He says, but by the time it gets to you, the crystals won't be there. But they will be turned into water.
I just say the customer's always right, don't worry.
So, the radio's trying to comprehend ice. Wow. Jesus fuck. Anyway.
I just say I fully accept the terms and conditions of the sale.
He says, okay, glass of water.
And tell all of the party to be up at the crack of dawn. And twice. However, I do need a favour with one of them. Do you have any dungeons?
We have some holding cells.
Can you put the freaky one in one of them for me, please?
Why?
Because I need to use Rose's infirmary for some things, and he really freaks the fuck out of me. and everyone. I'm pretty sure of that, and I need to make sure that he doesn't come anywhere near me.
He says, well, I won't put him in the dungeon because I don't like to treat my current employees like that. But I'll occupy him while you work. How long will it take?
How long will it take?
With the surgical skills of Rose, it's meant to take a week per person, but I will cut it down to a week for everyone, considering you're working down like you're pretty much doing the same thing to everyone.
Would I not be able to do the magic in a day and then everyone take a week to recover? Just the humbler, 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 humbler.
No.
No, damn it!
Hombla, hombla, hombla. I remember that.
That's not good. Rome is coming in a week.
No, Rome coming in 2 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks, he said.
2 weeks, man. 1 or 2 weeks means 2 weeks.
So it will take a week.
It could mean 20 weeks.
Oh, we scrap the idea about the water and that then. I tell him I need a room.
A room?
And
going to be meeting?
It has to be the most secure room you ever have, even if it has to be his.
A secure room. It can be arranged.
And also, does he have any quibbles about 17 people sitting on his lawn? They'll look after themselves, don't worry. But they have to be around.
He says it's okay as long as they don't break anything.
I'm sure they won't, don't worry. And then I tell him to have a nice meal and some crystals prepared for the morning.
Yes, you'll get your crystals.
And I contact the hooligans and I make the arrangements to meet them at a location. And I will see Richards in the morning.
Okay. Richards comes back into the room, with everyone still standing there. And he says, I need everyone to be up early tomorrow. Sunrise.
I want to tell him what I saw. I want to tell him Vance is coming. And I point there and I explain to him what I saw.
He looks at it and he says, it's a strange place to move your forces. And he starts looking at the map. He's analyzing, looking at it from different angles. He says, surely they can't be trying to push Rome back over the bridge. The only other thing I can think of is that they would either be defending the bridge or possibly just trying to cut any source of trade from the bridge. And he looks at it, he says, are you sure this is going to happen?
I'm sure this is going to happen. The warp has told me. If you trust me in anything, trust me when I say that the warp has told me this information and it is absolutely correct.
He looks over at twice and says, go get Merker. Tell him to go speak to Vance. Tell him we need a meeting.
We need to move, Richards. The warp has showed me first the water tower. I asked it what is the best way to deal with Rome. The water tower was the first image I saw. That is where we need to strike.
He says we have other matters to attend to first. Speaking of that, I'm going to need your assistance, Mr. DeHai, for a few days.
In what?
My eyes kind of sharpen up when he says this.
I nod and I say, what is the job?
He says, I need you to go with Merca.
I nod and I say I'm okay with that. I will go.
Oh, what was Merca gonna do? Merca?
Go to see Vance.
Okay.
Says, I want you to go there. I want you to ask Vance specifically what he's planning to do, and if there's any way he can help us with what we are trying to do or coordinate our attacks if he is attacking.
I still think we should take out the water tower first to show him that we can hurt Rome and convince him he can ally with us. You said he wants to expand. What better way to expand than just take over your territories after Rome is done with us? I think we need to show him that we can take Rome face to face.
I want to try and read Richards to see if he's like serious about this. If he really means.
You cannot read a situation like that. I think we...
Yes, you can. You can read.
Yep, you can tell.
Well,
You
actually,
read a person.
You said last time you cannot. You read. You need to read in like
a situation.
a situation.
Different from a person.
I'm
A
trying
charged
to.
situation is very different from a charged interaction.
It's your...
You can
Your call.
like look if you read the rules basically. Like charged situation is all about threats and violence, whereas reading a person can be more about a charged social situation with truths, lies, deceit. So
Yeah, I want to try and see if he's truthful about this. If this really is a mission for the higher.
okay, so roll it up.
Roll.
Nope.
Name.
That's 10.
You can't see anything.
Oh, you don't get to do anything funny with him?
No, sadly not.
Not in this case.
Okay.
I would have done the
so-
same thing, but I considered it a bit metagame, so I didn't.
Okay, so
I'm guessing that while they're going to do that, I should probably do the surgery first, right? Or maybe in the meantime. Or are we like splitting up or shit?
Shut up. Shut up, Dross. Shut up. Don't say anything.
he looks over. He says, I thought I was thinking the best use of our resources was to send only to high.
Not your head, Rose. Not your head.
Specialized for the job.
Please, beautiful Rose, just not your head.
Did he just say 2 times specialized?
No,
Okay.
that was me, not him.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I was asking I was asking Jack. I mean,
Does he look a bit suspicious to me? I'm trying not to metagame this, but this is a bit suspicious at this point.
He's not suspicious, like, but he's he kind of seemed to react to Rose's